Hey everybody, how's it going? So I started recording and I looked at myself and I'm like, wow, I look tired. I don't feel quite as tired as I look, but kind of bags on the eyes, I don't know. Rayla did wake up in the middle of the night last night, but she went right back to bed, so it's just, I have a hard time getting back to sleep when I've woken up, so I don't have a whole lot today, so I might just kind of ramble, might keep it short and sweet. I was driving home today, and I realized I haven't cried in like a week. So I'm like laughing because I feel kind of insane and crazy right now. It's really a weird thought. It's super weird. And I'm not like, it's not good, it's not bad. It doesn't make me feel any certain way. I'm not really sure how to take it. There's, I think, less of that nagging feeling. I haven't been paying attention to like that. Nagging's not the right word. That constant, the consistency of comparing what I'm doing in my life to what Sarah would have done or how she would have done it, or what she would have called me out on and stuff like that. And I think it's a mix of a couple things. I think there's a little bit of me having done that enough that the way that I think and make choices has shifted to a point where I'm not have to necessarily say, what would Sarah do, right? Or how would Sarah do this, or stuff like that. Which I think is really cool, because it's, instead of becoming not exactly an afterthought, but somewhat of an afterthought, like, it's just part of the thought, which makes it less painful because it's just part of the process, and it's not all right, I need to stop. This is what Sarah would say. This is how I should. This is what, and you know, kind of shifting back and forth between, hey Smokey, between my thinking, what I think Sarah would have thought, and like going back and forth, because that's really hard, and it's exhausting trying to juggle what you think somebody else would have done, to make sure that you're doing better, and you're kind of in that process always judging yourself and always thinking that you're not doing something right. And so I think for me, this last week and kind of reflecting back on it, I'm getting to a point where some of the way that I do decision making is just ingrained. Like Sarah's thought, Sarah's process, Sarah's intelligence, Sarah's common sense is just kind of part of some of what I'm doing and thinking, and I'm becoming more confident in the decisions that I'm making, especially those that are impacting my kids. So I'm becoming more comfortable, more confident, more excited about life in that way. And I haven't changed anything over the past like month. Like, pictures that are on the walls are on the walls and stuff like that, and I'm not avoiding anything. And so when something I see comes up as positive, it's not filled with just sadness and doubt about the future and anger at the fairy tale being gone. I also think that my grief class is helping in facing head on in a much different way, because the memory project that we're doing that I chose to do as part of it, writing stories about Sarah. And I think that's really helped me appreciate life, acceptance of death, what I have here right now, what I'm working towards, and just being present. It's letting me take time specifically to appreciate mine and Sarah's history. And what's really cool about it is the positive memories that we had that I'm writing about are becoming the first thoughts when I think of Sarah instead of her final month, her final week, her final day. And so when I'm driving now, for example, instead of seeing her on her deathbed singing "It's My Life," I'm seeing her with Bellingham Bay just behind her, or a Matanuska Glacier in Alaska, or up on Tabletop Mountain, or, you know, at the skating rink for Braden's birthday, snowboarding up at the top of Vista. There's just all these positive moments that are cancer and death free. And so I get to look at those and I take time to reflect on those specifically. And it's really impacting tomorrow and the next day and the next day and what I get. So I'm feeling good. And there's part of me that feels sad that I haven't cried, and it'll happen. I'm very, very certain that sometime in the near future, the late future, the future, I don't know, with how grief works and how feelings work and how emotions work and exhaustion playing into it, how all that stuff comes together, I'm sure that I will be crying, and that's okay. And it's not a competition on who can cry the most or who can cry the least. It's just it was one of those moments where I'm like, I haven't. And then as I was thinking about it, I was like, my thoughts about Sarah and my thoughts about life have become, I don't want to say just positive, because positive is not the right word. Because even positive thoughts can feel sad. I don't know what the right word is. But it's become just different. Easier is not the right word either. What's the right damn word? If you got the right word, throw it in the comments, because I don't know what it is. I don't know what the right word is. Better. I don't know. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the thoughts that I have now. I don't feel afraid of them. I'm excited for them to pop up. So, yeah. So that's what's on my mind, y'all. So until tomorrow, have a wonderful day, morning, night, wherever you are. Remember, be kind, make good choices. I know I'm not sharing stories at the end of every video right now, mainly because I'm using that time, that energy to actually write them down, and I will be sharing those down the road. So hang tight, they're coming. You're all wonderful. Have a good day. Bye.